Governor Romney says that with the economy now the top issue in voters' minds, that he's the most qualified to fix it because of his long career in business. But I understand that you are not quite so impressed by his record in the private sector.
Well, not only not as impressed with the record in the private sector, but I also think that it's more important to be able to run the public sector, to run a government, which I did longer than anyone running for president, Democrat or Republican. And I steered a state through good times and bad times. We went through a recession. I saw our state go from a $200 million deficit to an $850 million surplus. I also presided over the largest job creation in the history of my state, as well as a per capita income increase of 50% during my tenure. That's the kind of record people want you to be able to bring to the table when you're President of the United States. So I would argue and contend that I've really got probably the best preparation to lead this country during a time like this. And I would also remind people that when Mitt Romney and other Republicans a few months ago in Dearborn, Michigan at the debate were talking about how great the economy was, I was jeered and sneered, but I was the one who said, well, it may not be that great. And I said, you're talking only to the people who are like you on this stage, who are at the top of the economy. I said then, if you'll talk to people who are driving the trucks across the interstates of America, if you talk to the people handling the bags and serving the food, they'll tell you a different story of the economy. We often hear about trickle-down economics. Well, there's a sense in which there is a trickle-up effect of a recession. It starts and hits hardest at the people who are just making it from paycheck to paycheck. It takes a while for it to get to Wall Street, but it hits Main Street pretty hard, and it hits them early. And I was understanding that, seeing it, and predicting it. People were laughing at me then. Now they have to admit that I was right. And I think that that's the kind of president we need, is someone who's in touch with all sectors of the American public, not just the people at the top.